Okay guys, I'm here today with Helena Crevar, huge honor for me and Laura. And guys, Helena is the best girl on leg locks nowadays, and she was the youngest girl to make to the finals on ADCC. And also on this ADCC, she was considered the breakthrough of the event, man and woman. And I was really surprised with this news, but she was also the very first girl to hit a heel hook on ADCC, which is like mind-blowing. And this week she's filming here an entire instructional video all about heel hook finishes, and today she's gonna show us here two of her favorite finishes. And if you watch her competing, that's all she does. She's always chasing the leg locks, chasing the heel hooks, and finishing everybody. And she's a John Danaher student, so you guys will see that she teaches very well as well, and she has a lot of knowledge about leg locks, heel hooks, and everything else. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let's do it.
Yeah, thank you. So first off, I'm going to show two techniques that I like to do from the leg lock position that are also going to be included in my instructional. First off, we're going to start off with an ankle lock that I like to do from here. So from this position, when I start in my Rimiyashi Garami, I'm going to start to push on my partner's inside of the knee. And then from here, I'm going to start to shrimp out just enough so I can start getting my elbow inside and my wrist on the outside of my partner's leg right here. As I do that, I'm gonna start to connect my hands. I usually like to do a bicep grip, kind of like a rear naked choke, and then from here, clamp on top of my partner's shin right here. As I do that, I'm gonna start to bring my left foot behind my partner's thigh, and my right foot is gonna come across my partner's hip right here. As my foot comes across the hip, I'm gonna back heel on my partner, and then from here I'm gonna come down to my shoulder. As I come down to my shoulder, I can keep adjusting this grip so that I can feel my partner's heel on my rib cage and my partner's toes inside my armpit right here. And then from here I can start to connect my hands and start to hip in. As I hip in, I'm gonna turn my elbows inside and face to the outside so I can start to get my finish. So it's all about elbows coming in, everything tight, and hips coming inside so I can get the finish right here. So one more time, I start right here in the Rimiyashi. I put my hand on the knee and I start to scoot back. As I scoot back, hand comes in, elbow comes inside, and that's what creates the heel to come on my rib cage and the toes inside my armpit. From here, I start to bring my hand down, grabbing my bicep, and I can connect my elbow if possible. If you have less long hands or the leg is a little bigger, you can always clamp over the shin right here. Left foot is gonna come inside my partner's thigh, and right leg is gonna come over the hip. As I do this, I'm gonna start to bring my shoulder down to the mat. So I'm crunching in, elbows connect, and then from here hips come in as elbow comes in. And from here we get our finish right in this ankle lock.
And
Next
this is a
one.
great one because even like blue belts, purple belts with gi can use that, right?
Yes.
It's pretty much like everybody can do it.
Yes, it's legal in the gi and IBJJF, even for lower belts. So next one. From here, another one I like to do is an outside heel hook transition into an inside heel hook. So from here, I'm going to start off with my legs in an outside ashi position. From here, I'm usually triangling my legs or crossing my legs in here. And then I'm going to start to bring my head down to the mat so I can start fishing for this heel. So I'm kind of bringing my hand to my back, and then my wrist is gonna come down by the heel right here. From this position, I'm gonna lock my hands, and usually what my partner is gonna wanna do is to start escaping to the opposite side. As my partner starts to escape, and a lot of times tries to backstep all the way over, I'm just gonna follow my partner right here. So I'm gonna keep this heel with me, and I'm gonna put it right by my chest right here. As I feel the heel and the foot is in place, and maybe my partner was moving around, but I keep control of it until I feel my partner calm down a little bit. From here, I start to push my partner's leg to the opposite side. And then I'm gonna start to sit up until I can get my elbow back down and my wrist on my partner's heel right here. From here, I'm gonna bring my heels together, my feet, pinching my legs, palm to palm. And then from here, we can start to bring our head down, hips in, and start to raise this leg up so I can get the finish. So once again, we start in the outside ashi. From here, I start to bring my head down. As I start to look for my back, to touch my back, and then from here, wrist comes down, and I connect the heel. As I connect the heel, go palm to palm, and this time as I go to roll, my partner rolls in me, and she starts to back step. I keep the foot right by my chest, and then from here, I start to transition it to my left arm. I sit up, and then from here, I use my elbow. I'm pushing with my hand on the toes to keep the heel exposed. I sit up, bring it behind my hand, use my elbow to come down, and wrist goes by the heel. From here, hands connect. I start to lean down to the mat. Head is low, hips in. I pinch my elbows together, and then from here, I get a finish in this inside heel hook.
Yeah, so just to back up here, and I think this is what makes like John's leg lock system so powerful. So you were in the outside ashi, inside heel hook, and you transition to cross ashi,
Yes.
outside heel hook.
Yeah, so it was actually outside heel hook from outside ashi.
Yeah, sorry, outside heel,
Yeah.
outside ashi, outside
Yeah.
heel hook, and you
Yes.
transition to cross ashi, inside heel hook.
Yes. So
In less than like 2 seconds, like you can get that transition done if she rolls.
yes, as long as you keep this this leg to your chest, you can from here transition to cross ashi. You can even start to bring this leg inside for knee bars if your partner sits down. You can start to bring it, if the knee bends, you can start bringing it in here for these kinds of heel hooks.
Yeah,
So,
no, that's
many
awesome.
options.
Yeah, no, and when I watch you competing, I think that's what makes your heel hooks and leg attacks so strong, is that you are always transition from one to the other, to the other, to the other, to the other. And we talked about this in the other video, but I think girls have their feet way more flexible than men. So I think those transitions might be even more important against girls than against men. What do you think? Like,
Yes, so definitely, whether it's men or women, some people have more flexible feet than others. So it's very important that everything stays tight, and that's why I include the details of kind of pinching the elbows, bringing the chin down. That kind of makes it very hard for the opponent to escape.
got it. And can I feel one?
Yeah. So the ankle lock right here, I bring this down, I pinch, and then since your legs are pretty long, I can bring this over the knee, and then from here hips
It's
in.
really, really tight. Yeah, and the inside heel hook.
Yes, so here we're an outside. I go here. As you start to roll, I keep this to my chest, and as you roll, I transition this so my elbow comes down. I connect my hands, chin comes down, everything's tight, and then from here I extend and I finish.
That's really, really tight. It looks like almost like a knee bar as well.
Yes.
So you kind of go to both in the same time, kind of.
Yes, it all depends on where your partner rolls. If they roll completely, sometimes the leg might end up bent, but sometimes the leg ends up straight and it's kind of knee bar, heel hook.
Got it. Oh, and then how old are you?
17.
Guys, she's 17 years old. She was the youngest girl to make to the finals of ADCC ever. And as you can see, she's also an amazing instructor. She's training under John Danaher, which is the best-selling instructor of the entire platform. And make sure to check this out. It's going to be live at BJJ Fanatics very soon. So maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. So all about leg lock finish. So all you need to know to finish everybody. And hope you guys enjoyed. And thanks so much, Elena.
Thank you.
Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.